Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. So today we are going to talk about how we can format numbers by using f strings. So since Python 3.6, okay, f string, which means formatted strings, literals, okay, have been become a powerful and elegant way to format strings. So this f string, okay, they allow you to insert dynamic expression directly into the strings, okay, making the code more readable and concise, okay, or I can say it's very easy to read the code. But okay, in this video, okay, we are not going to talk like fully about f strings, okay, so we are going just only to focus how we can format numbers by using f strings, okay, because there is a lot of cool things that you can do with f string, but here we are just going to specifically concentrating how we can format numbers, okay, especially float numbers by using f string, okay. So what is an f string? See, an f string is a string literally prefixed with a letter f in Python, okay. It's something like that, okay. Let me say, for example, print what if I could f, something like this, okay. It starts always like this, okay. You start it with f here, okay, then the next thing that will come will be the strings itself, okay, inside. So as we said, okay, f string is a string literally prefixed with the letter f, that is this one, okay. Then this will be the string, okay, containing replacement fields enclosed in curly brackets, okay. So inside of this f string, okay, we can insert something like this, okay, those curly brackets, and then we can give anything here inside, okay. Like for example, we can pass a variable. For example, if I have something like this, okay, come down, let's say for example name is equal Joao, okay, it must be a string, okay. Name equal Joao, okay. Joao is my name if anyone doesn't know, okay. Name equal by Joao. So by doing like this, I can just give this my variable like this, okay. If I do like for example print f now name is Joao, now let's run this to see what will be our output, okay. Come a little up. As you can see, it just print Joao, okay. So by using curly bracket inside of this string, we can just give directly the variables, okay. For example, even if I have another variable, okay, let's say variable, I'm going to call this variable like greeting, okay. So this greeting will be equal for something like that. Hello, how are you, okay. So for example, something like this, give underscore, something like this, okay. Then I can say for example like this, okay, I can give it name is Joao, then I can just give a space, and I can give another variable for example, something like this, okay, greeting, okay, save, and if I run this, boom, as you can see, okay, it just gives Joao, hello, how are you, something like this, okay. So that is how f string help us to insert in string, okay, insert values or data inside of strings. So but inside of these fields, okay, inside of this curly bracket, okay, we can also insert variables, even functions, also even do calculations, okay. For example, let's do something like this, okay, 3 plus 4, okay. So 3 plus 4, if I do like this, and if I run, boom, as you can see, okay, we get 7, okay, 7, 3 plus 4, 7. So that is the power of f string in Python. So f string, they are very flexible and allow you to customize the numbers, even formatting number, including floating numbers, which is the thing that we are going to do in this tutorial, okay. So the first thing that we are going to do will be formatting and routing floats number with f string, okay. So one of the most useful features of f string, okay, is the ability to perform floating points number, okay, directly. So this is done by using exactly the thing that we did before, okay. So for example, okay, let's see a basic example of a routing number. For example, okay, the basic example that we are going to use, okay, let's see how we can rounding floats number, okay. So without split rounding, okay, the result is displayed with higher precision. So how we are going to do this example? See, let's see, for example, I'm going to delete these things first, okay. Let me clear this, So the first example that we are going to have, okay, let's imagine, okay, for example, let's do for example print open, okay. So this first example is rounding floats, okay. So by rounding floats, we can do something like this. First, let me comment here, okay, rounding floats, okay, floats number, rounding floats, okay. So let's say for example we have some print what, f, as always, okay, f string, let's say 1/3, okay, 1/3 as a float, 1/3 as a float is dot, how we can do like this, okay, 1/3 as a float is 1/3, okay, 1/3, something like this, save. So if I print this thing, okay, come up, okay, so we can see the thing. If I run this, okay, we got, okay, 1/3 as a float is 0.3333, something like this. So as we can see, so this is the result that we got, okay, so this number is not formatted. So how we can format this? By using f string. So by using f string, this thing can be formatted this way, okay. So the first thing that we need to do, let's limit the decimal place, okay, by using f string. So in order to do this, I can do something like this. See, I'm just going to copy the same thing, okay, let's copy this and come here, stay. So by using f string, let's say, okay, let's limit the decimal place, as I said, okay. So let's say 1/3 rounded, okay, 1/3 rounded, okay, because we are going to rounded to two decimal, okay, rounded to decimal places, okay, to decimal place, let's say decimal places, okay, decimal place, decimal places, we can see, okay, is what, okay, this is the thing itself, okay. But in order for us to use f string to format this, okay, we can just do that after this, okay, 1/3, we can do this, okay, then we just need to do dot 2, and never forget to use the f, okay. So this way we are formatting this into 2 decimal places, okay. Save this, and if I run this again, let me clear first, and let's run to see our result. If I run this, and boom, okay, so this is the first one, okay, it gives you 0.333. so this is 1/3 rounded to 2 decimal place, okay, as we can see, okay, 0.333. so if we want 3, okay, we can just increase this number like 3, save, and if we run this, boom, as you can see, it increased for 3 number, okay. Even if you want only for 1, boom, save, and if I run this, and boom, as you can see, we've got only 0.3, okay. So perfect, okay. Here the specifier, as we said, okay, is this one, okay, this dot 1f, okay. This is the specifier. For example, specify here, I'm specifying like only for one decimal number, okay. Then I can go for 2, 3, and as much number that I wish. So these two, okay, it defines the number of decimal place, okay, that will appear after the dot, okay. And the f, this f that we have here, okay, it indicates that the number is a float number, okay. This number is a float number. So let's try another thing, also one practical example with variables and functions, okay, by using f string. So let's create one calculator, okay, to calculate final price, something like that, okay. So I'm going to use a function so that we can try also f string. So for that, let's do something like def calculate, let's say final, let's calculate final price, okay, final price, this way, open and close. So this final price is gonna get some number, okay, some base, let's get base price, okay, base price. So let's say dots and come here, and after this, okay, this function is will return us the base number itself, okay, the base price into 1.2, something like that, okay. So let's create a variable called base, okay, base price. So but outside of the function, okay, base price, and let's say base price will be equal thousands, okay. So then let's use a tax, okay, a tax will be 0.2, something like this, okay. So now let's try to print, okay, by using f string, and let's see how we can do this thing, okay, like how we can use like a function, okay, inside of f string. So for that, we can do something like this, okay. As we said, okay, f string allow us to insert variables, even functions also inside of the strings. So how we can do this, okay. So in order to do this, okay, we can do something like this, okay, print what, like here inside, as always, start with this, and boom, open f string, okay. Let's say base price, okay, base price dots. So base price will be equal something like this, okay. Let's say dollar itself, okay, dollar open, okay. So dollar open, so let's insert the base price, which is this one, okay, base price, okay, dollar open base price. But let's format the base price itself, okay, base price dots comma, okay, let's use this one, okay. No, this is, for example, I speak Portuguese, okay. So for us, in order to, for example, here where we have 1.2, okay, for us, in order to show float numbers, okay, we don't use dot, we use comma, like this, okay, like this. It means like 1,2, okay, tipo 1,2 in Portuguese, okay, but for English and another language we use dots, okay, but in Portuguese we use comma. So here, okay, let me use dot itself, okay, let's say dot, okay, dot what, as always, okay, dot 2f, dot 2f, okay, then let's use comma, let's say tax number, okay. Now let's say tax will be we can do something like this, tax, then let's use the dollar itself again and open. So tax will be base price, okay, base price into tax, okay, base price into tax, okay, so which is this variable into this one, okay. Then let's format the result, okay, the result will be always dot 2, okay, and dot 2f, okay, 2f, dot 2f, this way. So after this, okay, let's come here again. So now say like total price, okay, total dot, okay, total will be equal again dollar, okay. Now let's use the function, okay, let's see how we can insert the functions inside of f string. So that is almost the same thing, okay. Let's open. Now let's call our function, which is this guy, calculate final price. Let's say calculate final price, okay, calculate final price. Final price, it might get a number, okay, it might receive a number, okay? Let's open and close. So let's give him the base price, okay, the base price, oh, equal, go away. So the base price, and even this total also, let's format the number, okay. So let's come here, it will be outside, let's say dot 2f, this way, okay. Now let's save, okay. Now let's see what will be the final result, okay. So in order to see this, okay, let me clear it, clear. Now let's print to see what is the result. If I print this, run, boom, as you can see, okay, base price is equal dollar, okay, $1,000, okay, tax is equal to $2,000, okay, then total number is equal $1,200, okay. So this is how we can send functions inside of the f string, okay. So as we said, okay, we can send also functions inside of f string as we just show here. So functions can be called directly, okay, inside of the f string, okay. So it will work normally, okay, like as the way that we used to call functions in Python. So apart of that, we can also working with scientific precision by using f string, okay, in Python, okay. So to display numbers in scientific notation or with a fixed number of significant digits, okay, we can use something like that, okay, G or G, this way, okay, these two. So how we can use these things? So let me show, okay, let me delete first this thing and let's see how we can do the thing. The first thing that we need to do, okay, let's import math, okay, import math. Then after that, okay, let's create a variable called radius. Oh, I did a mistake, import math. So after that, let's call a variable called radius, okay, radius. So this radius will be equal 10.203, something like this, okay. Then let's create another variable called area, okay. So area will be equal math.pi, okay, math.pi, okay. So all of these, they are inbuilt functions of Python, okay. So area, we are going to calculate the area, okay, of this. So for that, let's say, okay, we have the radius. So in order to calculate the area, will be math.pi. So we know the value of the pi, which is 13 dot something something, okay. So we can get that in Python by using the math function, okay. So we'll say math.pi into radius, okay, into radius power of 2, something like this, okay, boom, perfect. So now we can print this, okay. Let's print it. How are we going to print? Let's use f string as always. So let's say area of area calculated area calculated with high precision, okay, high, because they're going to use scientific notation, with high precision, okay, with high precision dots, something like this, okay. We can just open here and let's give the area value, okay. Let's give a little space so that they don't say together, okay. Area, okay, perfect. So another thing we can do now by by using G, we can do something like this. See, area rounded, okay, area rounded, okay, rounded, area rounded, okay, let me open and close, let's say 5 with a 5, okay, 5 significant digits, with 5 significant digits, something like this, okay. We can just come here, okay, and say area dot something like this, okay, dot what, dot 5G, okay, instead of F. Now you can see we are using G, okay. So how this works, let's see, save, and let's run to see what will be the output, okay. So if I run this, as you can see, area calculated with high precision, this is the first one. Then we have area rounded with 5 significant digits, okay. So as you can see, we get the 3270.5. So when you use like this, okay, G, okay, it means that it will get the exactly digits that you will give here, okay, before the G. For example, if I give here 4, okay, save, instead of 5, if I run this, as you can see, we get only 4 digits, okay, because it will come, for example, 1, 2, 3, okay. After this comma we have 0, so 0 after the dot doesn't have any significance, so that's why it didn't show, okay. But for example, here we put 5 digits, it gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits only, okay. For example, yeah, something like this, okay. As we said, so this G, okay, we can give like small or capital G, okay. So if I go to the F, let's give now capital G, save for G. Good, okay, clear this, okay. If we run this, see, boom, it's still working, okay. If I give for them 6 digits, save, and if I run this, boom, it gives exactly 6 digits, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits, okay. So this is another way that you can use also, okay. You can format numbers inside of F string by using Python, okay, 6G. Apart of this, okay, we can also display numbers with percentages. So how we can do that? So you can automatically display numbers as a percentage by using percentage itself, okay, in the format as specified. How we can do this? Okay, so let's see something like this, okay. Let me delete this thing, we don't need them anymore, and let me clear it, okay. Clear, let me clear this, okay, clear, perfect. So if I come here, okay, in order to do that, let me create a variable called percentage, okay, percentage will be equal, let's give any number, okay, 0 dot, for example, if we have 1, 2, 5, 6, okay. For example, we have this number, we want to show it in percentage. How we can do that? Let's say, let's print open, okay, bye, as always, let's use F string, do this, and let's say, okay, formatted percentage, okay, formatted percentage dot, let's open, and this, and let's say percentage, okay, percentage dot, okay, and what, let's give 1% only, 1%, something like this, and let's save, okay. What this is going to give us, we don't know. Let's see. If I run this, as you can see, this is our result, okay, formatted percentage 25.6, okay. What happens? So here, this one, okay, is specify how many numbers that is going to show after the dots, okay, after the dot. So for example, if I come here with 2, okay, boom, and if I run this, boom, it's going to give us 2 numbers, okay, before, after the dot, something like this, okay. And percentage is the percentage itself, okay, is the percentage itself, okay. So it just format this number, okay, with percentage. So that's why we use percentage, so that it can help us to format this number in percentage. For example, this 0.25, something like that, okay, will be represented as 25 dot blah blah percentage, okay. So that means we need to divide this thing by 100 to get the full number, okay. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do by using F string in Python, okay. So this is one of them, okay. You can also read more documentation of F string in Python, and you'll know more stuff that you can do, okay. So for us, let's stay here. As always, my name is João. If you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye.